Hello everybody and welcome back to the Adventures in Collecting YouTube channel, where we take a closer look at the toys we talk about on the show. And today, the Iceman cometh. We're taking a look at the McFarlane toys, Mr. Freeze, Build-A-Figure wave from Batman and Robin, DC Multiverse. We're going to take a look at all 5 figures. So of course we have them all here in their packaging. We've got Poison Ivy up close here. Just taking a quick look at her in box. Really cool. We get that kind of red and black smoky variant that was very much so associated with Batman and Robin back in the day. Our cross-sell in the back features all 4 characters, as well as our Build-A-Figure instructions and a big old picture of Mr. Freeze there. So each figure does come with a piece of Mr. Freeze and the typical trading card and stand, and then, you know, the figure itself. So with a quick tour of the packaging out of the way here, let's get these into the light box and take a closer look at the McFarlane toys, Batman and Robin, Mr. Freeze Build-A-Figure wave of DC Multiverse figures. Let's go. Everybody chill. Here we are. We have our McFarlane DC Multiverse Batman and Robin figures out of the package. Starting with the Build-A-Figure here, Mr. Freeze. Across the board here with all of these are without question the best human likenesses that McFarlane Toys has done with any of their movie waves. These, especially Arnold here, as Mr. Freeze, this is great. He has a fantastic profile, looks great head on, great, neutral to kind of, there's a sort of a little bit of a smirk there. This is fantastic. This is just so good in the likeness department. The one comment that everyone seems to have about this, which, I do agree, we get a really nice shiny metallic silver on the head. And then, unfortunately, we do have just kind of molded plastic, gray plastic on the body. There is a ton of detail in the sculpt here, all throughout. Build-A-Figure goes together really well, moves really well, and they even were able to break that that thing that fires a projectile roll that seems to be in place with Warner Brothers and DC. And Mr. Freeze has his freeze ray, including a removable freeze blast effect. That's again very nicely painted with some translucent plastic going to like a deep blue frozen tip there. Holds it really well. Is a little bit taller than the other figures, which is really nice, but really fun Build-A-Figure. Sticking with the villains, we've got Poison Ivy. Again, Uma Thurman's likeness is there. This continues, like I said, this whole wave is very good likenesses for McFarlane Toys. Again, really great sculpt and paint. Some really nice gradients here in the greens, in the legs. Again, the sculpting throughout, the little ivy pieces, the little vines, the individual leaves, the coloring on the leaves is fantastic. Some really great range of motion here too on Ivy. She's got a double jointed waist there. Moves very well. Yeah, really cool. Love what they did with her hair, including her hairstyle there, all of her different buns and stuff, the eye pieces. She's got the ivy leaf, poison ivy leaf in the middle of her palm there that you can see. And even though we do have a newly sculpted hand, we still got that trigger finger. So we can't seem to escape that. But all in all, I mean, this is a fantastic figure. I love this version, all of these versions from this film. So really excited to have a Poison Ivy in the collection. Continuing with the ladies here, we've got Backgirl. So Alicia Silverstone's Backgirl. This likeness, for me, not as good as the other two before us here, but still a very, very good likeness. Again, great detail throughout the costume, really great leather work, all those wrinkles and everything that's molded in. The suit looks like, you know, just like the film, all the details. Yeah, another really, really good figure here. Next up, we've got Robin. So, fantastic likeness there. Really, really looks like Chris there. You know, this is the detail in his hair. Really, really good job. Love the end of the film costume here. You know, the one that, you know, he's kind of most famous for from the film. We've got the nips. I love that both Batman, Robin, and Batgirl all have fists. You know, these figures do move really well. You know, really great articulation there. You can strike some really cool poses with them. Love little details like the fact that the kind of piece in the shoulder there usually is black. They made it a red color to match. Fills in that gap really nicely. And then lastly, we've got Batman. So George Clooney's Batman. The cape is made out of a really interesting material. I think this is the first time we've seen a material like this for the cape. It is a really, really flexible, rubbery plastic. It picks up fingerprints like crazy, as you can see, but it does move really nicely. It has a very nice weight to it. It moves around. This Batman was part of the Batman multi-pack that was available with a cloth cape as opposed to this rubber cape. But it is otherwise that same Batman, and yep, that is definitely George Clooney under there. Great profile, great head on. This is a super cool wave. Really weird that we went from an 89 Batman and the Flash Batman straight to Batman and Robin. Let's hope we go back a couple years and get Batman Forever 2 in this style. Would love to see a mega fig for Bane from this movie. Would love to see Arnold Schwarzenegger in his PJs from his ice lair. But all in all, I mean, this is a really, really fun wave. If you're a fan of this film, you know, this is the best these characters have ever looked in toy form. Takes me right back to the Kenner days. Super, super cool. We will put a link in the description to where you can find a whole host of McFarlane DC Multiverse toys in stock, including some of these on our Amazon storefront. So we'll put that affiliate link in the description below. While you're down there looking for that link, leave us a comment. What do you want to see most from the DC Multiverse from McFarlane Toys? Doesn't have to be movie related. Whatever you want to see. What's the character you'd love for them to make? Let us know in the comments below. And while you're down there, hit that subscribe button so that way you don't miss it when we post new videos. While you're liking and subscribing to things, make sure you follow us here at AIC_podcast on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, where we're constantly posting toy news, deals, availability, anything and everything that we think would help out the community. And then, of course, the podcast. So Adventures in Collecting, you can find us wherever you find podcasts. Simply search for Adventures in Collecting or hit that link in the description below, which will take you to our website, and you can find links to all of the things that I just mentioned. And as always, holy rusted metal, Batman. It's rusted. It's full of holes. Until next time.